For the linguists amongst you, or those of you who read the title of the video, that script, that ancient text, would give you some sort of hint to where I am. About a month from now, I'll be turning 33, and my weary old body is starting to ache. So I landed in Baku yesterday, and I was searching ways to make myself feel better. And the best idea I could think of was to lie inside a nice sulphur bath. And the best place I could think of to do that is a city that was founded purely for that fact. A city known as Tbilisi, the capital of Georgia. So let me tell you a story about the King of Iberia. The King of Iberia was King Vakhtang Gorgasali. And his favorite pastime, being there was no computers or TV or cell phones in the 5th century AD, his favorite pastime would be going hunting, using his falcon to hunt pheasants. And one day, as King Gorgasali is hunting with his falcon in the forest near the capital at that time, he'd be chasing a pheasant for a long time. His falcon would eventually grab the pheasant, but in doing so, fall into a nearby spring. After searching through the forest, he would eventually find this falcon with the pheasant lying there in the stream, and notice that it had a distinct smell, the smell of sulphur. And he would notice that the falcon's injuries would heal remarkably quick. So this meant that the water had healing properties. So from that day on, King Gorgasali would designate this area to be the new capital. And he would name that capital Tbilisi, after the Georgian word meaning warm, Tbilisi. No, I understand, sorry. Should we try go up the gondola? Castle at the top of the hill. I think that's also where the Mother of Georgia is. The statue of Mother of Georgia. That's Georgian script, an ancient script that was created at the request of King Gorgasali in the 5th century. He requested one of the saints, or one of the religious people who had become a saint, to write a script and an alphabet for the Georgian language. Where we go. and it's completely unique to the Georgian people. Fuck me, we are in the depths of Tbilisi now. Look at this shit. How to get your camera stolen in Tbilisi? Follow me. The Georgian script predates Cyrillic even by about 300 years. Jesus. This is going to be one of the most beautiful cities I've ever been to. I knew it would be nice. I was told it was nice. But fuck me, it's nice. If I could speak Georgian, I think I would move here. Man. What's this? Let's go for a walk. It's like some sort of war tunnel. I'm not sure exactly what this is, but it's some sort of old canal turned into an art gallery. It's pretty cool. Some nice Georgian music playing. It's a proper adventure. Oh, look at this. Roof's pretty low. Oh, fuck. We're in the water, actually. The water's higher than the floor. Oh, wow. It's like a special secret tunnel to get to a cafe. So let me tell you a bit more about these baths. The Banya district of Tbilisi would become so popular and so renowned for its medicinal properties that word would spread all through the empires of the region. It would even force empires and emperors to come and invade Tbilisi, to take it, not just for the medicinal properties of the baths, but also because of its but also because of its location for trade. It was a huge trade center, part of the Silk Road days. So traders coming on the Silk Road would eventually come in here, sell their goods, fix themselves in the baths, and move on. Every empire had to go at the city. The Persians, the Seljuks, even the Seljuks, who had their capital in Merv in Turkmenistan, which I spoke about so many times, even they at one point controlled Tbilisi. And then it went into the hands of the Russians. From there it went into the hands of the Soviets. So the Georgian people have for a long time struggled for independence. They've constantly been taken over by other empires. But they never gave up. And I probably sound like a broken record, but just like Merv, and just like the Khwarezmian Empire in northern Turkmenistan, Tbilisi would also be invaded by the Mongols in the 13th century, by another one of Genghis Khan's sons. In fact, two of the sons would invade the city. So it seems like the Mongols in the 13th century were extremely busy taking over and destroying all of the other large cities that had good trade systems going. I have to go to Mongolia one day to see their side of the story. You see, it's made of the same turquoise ceramic. The same turquoise ceramic that you find on the minarets in Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, things like that. That turquoise color coming from the same cobalt oxide. And the reason being that it's there now is that it was constructed during the time that the Persians ruled the city. Obviously, Georgia at one point was part of the Soviet Union. And even a more interesting fact that maybe most of you know is the fact that the most infamous Soviet leader, Joseph Stalin, was in fact Georgian himself. Not from Tbilisi, but he was Georgian. So let's choose a bath and get rejuvenated. Oh, this looks fucking derelict. Maybe. This is bath. Let's have a look. No, that's for sure closed. Okay, next one. My achy bones need to lie in some sulphur water. Back down the steps. There's a bathhouse here. King Erikli's bath. Please be open. Hey. Oh. So for 200 of the local currency, I get this whole spa to myself, plus 2 Georgian beers. I thought this shit would be illegal to drink alcohol, it's like a hot spa, but when in Georgia, you know. Let's fucking get inside, crack open a cold beer. Oh, it's got that nice distinct egg smell of sulphur. Reminds me of Rotorua in New Zealand. This is good, boys. This is good. Fucking hell. Oh, na zdravie. Na zdravie. Cheers. Oh, we are living life. Resting in the same waters that kings, that sultans have rested in for centuries, for thousands of years, here in the Caucasus. That is the coolest thing ever. Maybe some king was in this bath himself. Oh, let's get up there. Got 1 hour. I'm not going to film the whole thing. I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to drink my beers. Yeah, see you soon. I'm going to enjoy, pamper myself. Thank you so much. That was really perfect. Exactly what I needed. Ciao, man. I'm feeling fresher than a king, a Georgian king. But I don't know what was more impressive. The fact that those waters have medicinal properties, or the fact that those beers only cost €1.50 each. It'd be cheaper to sit in a bath, an ancient bath in Tbilisi, and drink beers with your mates, than it would be to go to most bars in Europe.